Wave 3 News Meteorologist Ryan Hoke here with a Hokey video blog for the 1st of October. Welcome to Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I'll be wearing pink every single day that I'm on TV here at Wave 3 News for the entire month of October in support of making strides against breast cancer. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to head on over to my Facebook page. Just search for Ryan Hoke on Facebook. You'll see me next to the 3 and the breast cancer awareness ribbon there. Get on there. You'll see a link pinned to the top of my Facebook page that you can go to donate to my Real Men Wear Pink campaign as part of the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer campaign from the American Cancer Society. I'm trying to raise $2,500 this year in memory of my mom who passed away from breast cancer back in 2005. I was 14, my brother was 8, so this hits home, and I'd like to support those ladies out there with breast cancer and hopefully find a cure for this nasty disease at some point here in the very near future. American Cancer Society is leading the way with this in treatment, prevention, and care, so make sure you donate today. I want to be up there at $2,500 pretty quick. I think I'm somewhere around 70 to 80% there, so let's make it happen, guys. Thank you so much. All right, on to today's Hokey weather fact, talking about the northern lights or the aurora, as you may know it by, and you would think they'd be most likely in the wintertime. That's kind of the stereotypical, oh, we see the snow, we see it's very cold up in the northern states, here come the northern lights. But no, it's actually during the autumn or the fall when we most likely see the northern lights pretty much all around the world. And why is that? And the reason is, it's because what scientists think at this point is there may be an alignment of the magnetic field of Earth when it's the tilt of the Earth's at a certain angle toward the sun, and that would happen around the autumn months. That's still sort of a hypothesis. It's not proven yet. They're still trying to investigate why it's the autumn that this happens the most. You can tell your friends you learned that on today's Hokey weather fact. Now on to something not so nice. A lot of fog out there in Starlight, Indiana this morning. Basically, if you're west or just northwest of the city of Louisville, you've got the worst of the fog. That's why there's a dense fog advisory. Look at this, 3/4 of a mile down there in Jasper, Indiana. My dad, who flies commercial jets into Louisville, he was telling me this morning, actually called me on the phone and said, Ryan, my goodness, the fog was crazy out there. They can only have a certain amount of fog before they can't land. And the computer, the autopilot, does most of the landing there when the conditions are this bad. So they were they were somewhat close, at least, to some of the minimums they have for visibility out there at Louisville International Airport to fly the approaches on the runways that they do. Dense fog advisory till 10 o'clock this morning in our western counties. It should be out of here in pretty short order. We've got temperatures in the 50s now, pretty uniform across Kentucky, but you'll see in Indiana we've got temperatures as low as 50 from Seymour on down towards Scottsburg, Indiana. A few of these isolated to scattered showers over the Owensboro, Kentucky area are now trying to take aim at basically areas from Hardsburg, Litchfield toward E-Town and Lebanon. We'll see those through about mid-morning or so. More of these showers develop this afternoon thanks to this closed, cut-off upper low. This thing has been pesky. Hate these things. They drive me nuts because, one, they're tough to forecast because they're cut off from the main jet stream up here in Canada, so they don't have anything to push them along. And two, they are stagnant when it comes to the weather they produce. I mean, it is just clouds and showers each and every day. It holds the temperatures down. It's miserable. I know a lot of people like this pumpkin spice fall weather that we've been having because of this upper low, but that's not where we should be this time of year. It should be warmer than this, and it will be. Don't worry. This forecast looks a whole lot better for the rest of the weekend after today and next week for sure. Here's what Futurecast looks like today. It's got a pretty good handle on that slug of showers out there near Evansville and Owensboro. Moves those through around 9, 10 o'clock this morning. Then we get more of these scattered showers pinwheeling around this area of low pressure. Some of these could have thunder by 4 or 5 o'clock. I know I'm going to be at the Bridge of Hope event going on at the Pedestrian Bridge. American Cancer Society is making strides against breast cancer. That's kind of their kickoff event. And, of course, the main Making Strides Against Breast Cancer walk is going to be on the 30th of the month. We may have a little bit of rain around there during this event tonight. We're not sure about the 30th of the month yet. That'll be coming up in subsequent weeks in our forecasts. Otherwise, by early tomorrow morning, we may have a few patches of fog out there. Otherwise, some clouds and temperatures in the 50s. A lot of events going on today. You know, the St. James Court Art Show, it's been going on for many, many decades here. But in the last 4 or 5 years, we have had just absolute miserable weather sometimes for this show. I mean, since 2011, we've not had a St. James Art Show that hasn't had rain on at least one of the days. And last year, we had rain on 2 out of 3 of the days. This year, probably the same story. We had some rain yesterday. We'll have some today at some point. It's not going to be a washout. Still go to it. You know, if I were going there, I would still be going out there. Just take the poncho or the rain jacket or what have you, or the umbrella. And then by tomorrow, if you're heading out there, it should be pretty dry. So no problems tomorrow. Today, you know, still go. It's not going to be a huge deal. It's once a year. Just brave the rain. It's not going to be raining all the time, of course. Not a washout, as we say, for both the St. James Court Art Fair show, I should say, and the Harvest Homecoming Parade. 40% chance of showers pretty much all the way through. That doesn't mean it's going to rain at each of those periods. It just means there's a chance of rain, he says, during the afternoon. Heading up to Bloomington, about the same story. For tailgating, about 65 degrees with some rain possible there. By 10 o'clock, we should be getting rid of the rain up in Bloomington. Of course, the Cards have a big game out there at Clemson in Death Valley this evening. Sunday looks a lot better than Saturday overall weather-wise. We've got those temperatures in the 70s during the afternoon. Still a little chilly if you're in Breckenridge or Meade County for the Highway 60 yard sale. But I think things will be fairly dry for Louder Than Life and the Harvest Homecoming motorcycle rally they're going to be having out there. Monday looks great, 76. Tuesday and Wednesday are my picks of the week. Mostly sunny skies, highs in the 80s. A little windy on Wednesday as we get a front moving in here by Thursday. A few showers then. May have to increase that shower chance. But more importantly, by Friday, we're at 73, and we cruise on down through the 60s after this front in the earliest alert 14-day forecast. 60s, both the 8th and the 9th of the month. And this is crucial here because the 9th of the month is, of course, going to be Iron Man. They've moved that to October from August. Current water temperature out there in the Ohio River, 77. Probably not that warm when we head toward, of course, the 9th of the month, but looks pretty good weather-wise. 69 degrees, partly sunny skies to mostly sunny skies there. I think it'll be a pretty good forecast because everybody will be exerting themselves so much that having a slightly cooler forecast is not a bad thing. And then we get 70s and maybe a shower chance in there by the 13th of the month. That's it for now, guys. I'm Meteorologist Ryan Hoke. I'll be back tomorrow on Sunrise starting at 6 a.m. We've got our, of course, extra hour that we do on Sundays now from 9 to 10 a.m. as well. I'll see you then. And, of course, on Monday, I'll be filling in for Kevin. A lot of opportunities to get a little hokey with the weather. I'll see you then.